Bryce.
Hey, man.
Hey, thanks for your time, sir.
Dude, thanks.
Really
thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Really appreciate it. Let's get straight in because I'm like the millions of people that have streamed, downloaded, given it the thumbs up on YouTube. Drew Barrymore, man, that's a bit of me. That tune is great. But I want to know
Thanks,
when
man.
you knew that you caught one, was it from the studio or was it later?
I just knew it was good, you know? Like, I'll finish a song because I think it's good. If it's accepted, then I know I was right. You know what I mean? Like, and I knew Drew Barrymore was good when it was done, and so did everybody on my team. So I had no idea that it was going to be bringing me to countries all over the world. That's for sure was unexpected.
When did you start to realize that this was doing something that hadn't previously been done where your music was concerned?
I mean, it came out almost a year ago now, which is crazy. I mean, in that time, I got signed. They started working the record. I went on tour, and now I'm doing this in the UK. So it's like it's been a process of learning just how much potential this song has on a global scale, which is great because I don't really write songs hoping that a couple people hear it.
Yeah,
you know,
of course. It's an it's one of those inoffensive radio club tracks that can play anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Is that generally what you go for, or is it just a case of this is how you express yourself on this particular?
I think it makes sense because I listen to so much stuff.
Right.
You know, I've really delved into music like my whole life. Like before Shazam, existed, I had to really research and find songs.
We all did.
We all did. Yeah, exactly. So I just love songs and I love music. Anything that sounds good, I have to have more and figure out like what it is about something, even if I don't love it immediately, why it captures other people. I'm like fascinated by it. So it makes sense that like all the influence that I have would then end up that they come from all these different places, so it would make sense that it would appeal to all these different places.
Drew Barrymore is great for what it is, and obviously I did my research and went all the way back to Sour Patch, so I've seen what you've been doing, and I want to unpeel the onion a little bit and find out some of the musical influences that have kind of impacted on you along your journey. And when did your inception into music begin?
When I was 13 years old, my mom got me she saw my interest in music. She got me an acoustic guitar for my 13th birthday. I would spend every night in my garage just like teaching myself different chords and learning tabs from rock bands and stuff. And I was really into rock as a kid, like just the energy of it, And my dad introduced me to like Tupac and jazz music, and my mom was more like on the theatrical side. Like we would sing all the Disney songs. So I just like all that growing up, I just associated music with happiness, and I think that's just why I wanted to do it.
So because I read that you picked up a guitar and taught yourself how to play.
I did.
I'm gonna talk about that little phase in your development, as it were.
I mean, I just knew that if you were gonna be an artist, like I knew I had to start somewhere. If you decide you want to do music and you don't play an instrument and you don't know how to write songs, you're probably gonna have to start with one or the other. And I figured starting with the guitar was easier as a platform for writing the songs. I didn't know that you could be an artist and not write your own music. It just never occurred to me.
Right. Your mother's influence seems like it kind of rubbed off on you quite strongly with her theatrical endeavors.
Yeah.
Talk about that period, because I read that you was obviously born in New York and you moved to LA. That transition came at quite a significant age in terms of your development as a person, I can imagine. So how did that impact on you? And then obviously your mum was pursuing her career. So talk about that phase.
Yeah, when my mom moved to LA from New York, she was like a completely broke actress, and we would like move from little basement apartment to basement apartment. And my dad was like back and forth from New York and LA trying to run a restaurant, but also trying to open one here because that was his passion, him and my grandfather. And they had a place in the 80s called The Cellar, which was like very well known in the 80s among like especially the black community. It was where like Stevie Wonder played and like Miles Davis would come in and play sometimes. So maybe not.
Huge influences.
Yeah, not so small names.
Yeah.
So that's just where I come from. Like that New York vibe. My whole family has it. You know, they're very like open, welcoming, but real people. And then we just brought that to the West Coast where it's sunny and beautiful, and it just allowed me to like have this bright, colorful, I don't know, just vibe that I wanted to encompass in the music. You know.
Big up for everything, and speak to you soon.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Combine what you do best with what you love the most, and let God do the rest.